to hear this. For God's sake, stop giving people who are scared to live their own lives the power to dictate yours. You've got people who have never read a book on investing telling you how dangerous it is to invest in Africa. You've got family members who worked 30 years living from paycheck to paycheck telling you
Hold
how
up. No. Hold up, man. Wait. She is going crazy.
Clock it.
She is going crazy. No, hold up, man.
Top hill, just subscribe. Hell yeah, it's on me.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm feeling good. You hear me? I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. You hear me?
Amen.
Let's get it. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Top Hill, episode 232. Welcome to another episode of the Top Hill Live. This is your boy, Mr. Top Hill Live, a.k.a. Imani Raw.
And I am the Carmen.
The Carmen in the building. Yes, sir. Hey, okay. Welcome back to another episode of the Top Hill Live, guys. As you know, this is a show dedicated to bridging the gap between the culture, man. We're here to collaborate with each other, build with each other, grow with each other. You hear me? This is a good space. You hear me? And if you guys are on that type time, on that mission, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend to tell a friend, share the video, all that good stuff. We appreciate y'all, guys. I want to get into this video first. Shout out to Weyni, Tesfai. Tesfai? I'm always gonna come looking at you for like for reassurance. I be like, because I be butchering names, not purposefully. I think it's Tesfai. This reminds me of Abel. She must be Ethiopian.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, shout out to Ethiopia, man. And shout out to this creator as well. This is the first time reacting to her. This the title is Africa is Rising. If you missed this window, don't blame anyone. She got me with the title itself. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Let's get into it.
If you're watching this, it's not random and it's not a coincidence. This video found you for a reason, right now, at this exact stage in your life. Africa is rising and your spirit knows it's time to come home. What's happening right now, this community we are building, this energy and the conversations we are having, it's all part of a collective awakening. My name is Weyni. Welcome to my channel, Plan Back to Africa,
Hi, Weyni.
where I share my journey of leaving behind Germany to settle here on the African continent, in Nairobi, Kenya to be precise. And I love to inspire the diaspora with my own journey towards financial freedom, which I was able to achieve with the help of Airbnb. I built myself multiple home bases here on the African continent. And I know how hard it is for many people out there who dream of building, investing, and living on the African continent to step out of your comfort zone. I've been there and done that twice. And I truly hope that the important message that I'm going to share with you today will resonate with you, will inspire you, and empower you to believe in yourself, that you are meant to be part of that rise we are witnessing in Africa and globally right now.
I ain't gonna lie, she got me locked in. I feel like I need to go get my notepad. Like take some notes. Guys, clearly there is a surge of people looking into investing in Africa. People are waking up. As I mentioned before, people are waking up all over the world, man. They see the value in the continent. So, but yeah, our job is to try to wake up the rest of our brothers and sisters in the diaspora who sleep. Try to wake up, get up, fight back. Anyway,
Don't miss the ship.
Don't miss the man. Anyway, let's get to it.
I'm very sure that many people can relate when I say that the moment you start speaking that dream of living and investing in Africa out loud, you will meet resistance from the people closest to you. I mean, let's be honest, most people can't think beyond what they see. They have never built anything, they have never risked anything. So when you tell them, I'm going to invest in Africa, I want to move, I want to build and live free, here's what most people hear. I am leaving the system that keeps us stuck. I'm going to do something that you don't have the guts for. I'm not playing by their rules anymore. And that breaks their brain. It makes people uncomfortable because the moment you step out of line, you become proof that the cage was never locked. And people hate being reminded that they chose comfort over courage. Don't get me wrong, they don't hate the idea. They hate that you have the courage to chase it. They're not saying you can't do it. They're saying, I would never dare. So what do? They project their own fears and their own insecurities onto you. They will minimize your vision and they will gaslight you with questions like, what if it doesn't work out? But what they mean is, I don't want to see you succeed without me. They will say, you're crazy to go there. Be realistic. But what they really mean is, you are making me question my whole life. And of course, the classic, you'll regret it. You will be back. And let me be blunt. They're not worried about your failure. They're hoping for it so that they can have their moments to shine and say, I told you so. And that I told you so is not about you. It's their ego begging to be right. Because if you win, then they have to admit that they never even tried. Here's the truth. If you're scared to hear I told you so, then you're not afraid of failure. You are afraid of embarrassment. And that's also ego. That's vanity. You're letting other people's irrelevant opinion run your life. And worst of all, you're giving power to people who haven't done shit with theirs. I need you to hear this. For God's sake, stop giving people who are scared to live their own lives the power to dictate yours. You've got people who have never read a book on investing telling you how dangerous it is to invest in Africa. You've got family members who worked 30 years living from paycheck to paycheck telling you
Hold
how
up. No. Hold up, man. Wait. She is going crazy.
Clock it.
She is going crazy. No, hold up, man. No, man. Early round of applause. She is going crazy. She gets a subscribe and like off the early. I just needed a breather. I just needed to soak this all in.
She was starting to spit fire.
Yeah, like this was getting too hot right here.
I was about to say she came in smooth.
Yeah, I wasn't.
It got hot.
I did not anticipate this video to go where it was going, man. Shout out to Alvin. Shout out to Steiger in the building. Well, he said she is German and Ethiopian, man. Shout out to Ethiopia. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, it's like,
Like just completely not acknowledge the other. Anyway.
oh my
Never mind. I'm about to do something crazy. We don't use that. Never mind. But yeah. Everything that she's saying though is absolutely facts. If you are somebody who is into investing, like I know I am. I invest a lot, but a lot of people told me when I was making my move to, if you guys don't know, I bought a property in Baltimore, and there's a stigma for, especially me being from the D.C. area and Baltimore, like, oh, Baltimore is dangerous. It has crime. It has this. Like, why would you want to go there? Like, and then I go there, and I'm like, oh, no, it's lit out here. And I had the opportunity to invest into something early. I took a risk, and I'm reaping the benefits and rewards from it and stuff like that. And now my family, like when I do have a family, stuff like that, this is generational wealth because I know the area that it's in. I know what's happening in that area and stuff like that. I took the risk and it's cool. But so I look at Africa as an opportunity as well too. Of course, there's a bunch of noise and misunderstanding or even some real challenges that Africa does have, but they're things that can be fixed and resolved, and yeah, we could be a part of that change. So anyway, let's get back into the video, man.
Purpose. And you've got folks who have never even traveled an African country
Facts.
Suddenly becoming foreign policy experts the
Facts.
moment you mention Ghana, Nigeria, or Kenya. They would basically repeat the same negative stereotypes about Africa they learned from Western mainstream media. Tell you that Africa is dangerous, Africa is poor, Africa is corrupt. But the Western mainstream media never told them about the tech boom in Nairobi, the startups exploding in Lagos, the booming fashion industry in South Africa or Ghana, and the billion-dollar potential of agriculture in Zambia. And the Western mainstream media also never told us that over 60% of the world's arable land is in Africa. And they also never told us that over 70% of Africa's population is under 30. Do you know how huge the potential is? Imagine the same continent your circle laughs at, China, Russia, India, and the Western world, are fighting to get in because they see the future. But again, I am sensing a shift. Black people around the world are finally waking up.
Yep.
Waking up to the truth that the West is not our only option. That safety, stability, and success don't only exist in America or in Europe. That Africa is not behind, it's rising. We are realizing that it's not just okay to dream of building something on the continent. It's necessary. Damn, what's happening right now? It's bigger than you or me moving to Kenya, starting a business in Ghana, or buying land in Tanzania. This is about a global power shift. And the old colonial powers, the Western world, they are slowly but surely losing influence. France, let's take France for instance. The same France that controlled West Africa's currencies, economy, resources, and military bases for decades, they are being pushed out country by country. Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, gone. And at the
Yeah, shout out to that, man. Round of applause for that. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, France has left Senegal recently, if I'm not mistaken. Senegal. Let's see. So France recently completed the process of withdrawing its permanent military presence in Senegal. France officially handed over its remaining 2 military bases in Senegal in July 2025, marking the end of its 65-year deployment in the country. This withdrawal concludes a phased military exit that began in 2022. The decision to end France's permanent military presence in Senegal is part of the France broader reorientation away from traditional, what the heck does that word mean? Frank Africa military footprints and towards more flexible sovereignty, respecting partnership with African nations. Basically, this is a kind word of saying like, yo, all the African countries that France had military presence and stuff like that, they were sick and tired of it.
You can go ahead.
It's like y'all can leave.
We good now.
Like
Yeah.
get. So this is huge because we already know about Burkina Faso and Niger and Mali, and these are all French-speaking African countries because the French was in there. But yeah, they're all gone now. And then leaving Senegal, that was a big one. That was a really big one. So this gives Senegal an opportunity to now take over those bases and practice their own sovereignty and protect their own land and stuff like that. So so shout out to Senegal and give riddance to France.
What's up, Akon?
Another video. Another video. we're gonna have to get into the Akon City situation for sure.
the forefront of that revolution, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Burkina Faso's 36-year-old president who stood up and said, we will no longer let foreign powers plunder our land while our own people suffer. That's not just a viral speech. That's a signal, a shift. And the African leaders, they're under pressure and probably even jealous about the popular support and the love that Captain Ibrahim Traoré receives from black people, not just in Africa, but from across the world. They know damn well that we are not going to fail Ibrahim Traoré the same way they failed Thomas Sankara, Gaddafi, or Patrice Lumumba. That's not going to happen. Africa is tired of being exploited, and now it's reclaiming itself economically, politically, and spiritually. But here's the catch. There is a vacuum now, and as the West loses its influence, new players are stepping in. China is investing billions in infrastructure. Russia is building military ties. India is securing more and more trade deals, and the West is scrambling to keep up. The question is, where are you in all of this? You're sitting on the sidelines while the world fights to get in. You, someone with roots on the continent, with access, education, and vision? Let me be real with you. If you don't claim your space in Africa's future, someone else will. If you don't invest in your land, your people, and your future, you will be watching outsiders do it again. But this time, it's not because we didn't know. It's because we hesitated. This is the moment where everything is shifting. The old powers are falling. The youth in Africa is rising. And the continent is opening up to its own people again. And if you're watching this video right now, it's probably because you were meant to be part of that rise. If you've been waiting for a perfect time, this is it. Not because it's safe, but because it's strategic. Because this window won't stay open forever. Now is the time to move. Now is the time to build. Now is the time to come home on purpose. You're scared to fail? You will fail. Period. That's part of it. That's how you learn. Steve Jobs got kicked out of his own company. Oprah Winfrey got told that she wasn't good enough for TV. And Tyler Perry went broke before he ever made it. They all got laughed at and were told that they are crazy. And they all failed publicly. And now they don't hear, I told you so. They hear, how did you do it? And sorry to disappoint you, but you're not going to be the exception. you're going to fall and then you'll get back up. That's the whole point. Failure doesn't mean it's over. It just means that you're in the process. You're building muscle, resilience. You're learning. You're sharpening. And the people who laugh now, let them. Because if you stay consistent, you will win for sure. And the same people who laughed back then, they will either copy you later, or they will say, oh, he just got lucky. Or they will even pretend they've always supported you. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. When I shared my vision about moving to Ethiopia, I received so much resistance, especially from the people closest to me. They were laughing about my idea. They were telling me, you will be back. It's not safe. And yes, they were right. 2 years later, war broke out. I lost everything. The business, the friendships, the relationships that I built, all gone. And when I came back to Germany, I honestly felt like a failure. But what I realized later was that I was building true grit, resilience. I became stronger. I became wiser. I started a new business and I did it again. I left Germany again last year in January 2024 and I'm living my best life now. So many doors have opened up over the past 12 months when I traveled the African continent full time. I've never intended to become a content creator. I just wanted to share my journey, my experience and my knowledge about the life of the people on the ground, the socio-political realities and developments. And look at me now. My YouTube channel went from 10,000 subscribers to 80,000 subscribers, and I wasn't even consistent with posting. And business people from all over the world are reaching out to me, big brands that want to collaborate. And mind you, the same people who were hoping for my downfall, who were so glad to see me returning because they finally got the chance to say, you see, I told her so. They're still stuck in the same place, still in the shitty relationship, still in the job they hate. No progress in life, just jealousy and negativity. They are watching the step that I make.
She was ready. She was ready for this video. She came with this.
She just snatched somebody.
Locked and loaded. You hear me?
Bald.
No, that bullet hit somebody. Clean. That was a clean shot right there. You know who you are. You got, yo. What?
Shots fired.
Yo. Nah, shout out to her.
They are my secret admirers and fans, watching every single YouTube episode. But they would never, of course, admit that. And believe me, you don't need this kind of negativity in your life. And it doesn't matter whether it's your cousin, your childhood bestie, or even your brother. Cut them off. And even better, if you know somebody is negative, don't even share your vision with them. Gorillas move in silence, they say. It's one of my favorite sayings. Just do your thing. Fam, I'm telling you, this message found you for a reason.
That was hard.
It's
Gorillas
not luck, it's not random. Like, it's timing. Timing is divine. If you believe that Africa is part of your future, build anyway. If they doubt you, build anyway. If you fail, adjust and keep building. Because the only way they get to say, I told you so, is if you quit. So don't. And if you're really serious about this, about moving, about investing, about building in Africa, don't try to do it alone. I created a space for us. A space where the haters and the doubters don't exist. A space where visionaries, investors, landowners, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, and returnees connect and build together. It's called Home Base Africa, and it's your launchpad back to the African continent. Please feel free to subscribe and join the Home Base Africa community that I'm building right now. I will put the link to the community in the description of this video, and I will also pin the link in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this episode and found some value in it, and let me know what you think in the comments, fam. I look forward to hear your opinion. Each one teach one, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Bye.
Woo, Lord. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I did not see this video beforehand. I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea.
She was spitting hot fire.
Oh my God, the amount of fire spit. Oh, Steiger, he said, "Give her all the pots because she's cooking." Oh God. Nah, she absolutely went crazy on this video, man. And she's speaking nothing but truth, facts, and some of the hard truths that some people need to hear as well too. Mm-hmm. Success. Everybody who has been successful has failed. If you read anybody that you think that's successful, read any of their books, look at any of their life stories and stuff like that. They failed at something. Failing is just part of your process. It's part of your story. That is it. You know what I mean? It's your choice if you want to stay, down and lay down. That's your choice. But you have the opportunity to get back up. You know what I mean? And so kudos to her. Like, I love the fact that she shared about her story going back to Ethiopia, trying to do the right thing and stuff like that. her failing, going back to Germany, but said, you know what, I'm still gonna go back out and do it. Like, fuck what all the haters are saying and stuff like that. So I respect that. She definitely got my respect. Who is this lady?
Okay, she got a
Who
hell
is
of a
she?
testimony.
She really does. I definitely want to check out her home base Africa. Let's take a look here. What she got going on? While that's loading. But yeah, I really enjoyed that video. We definitely need to look at some more videos from her.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not Zanzibar.
Uh-oh.
Why
Yeah.
do you guys keep running all of my spots? Why do you guys keep spoiling my destinations?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a video for you on Zanzibar. Eventually, Carmen. Like
So there goes Zanzibar and Seychelles. Like,
no, well, Seychelles is I think it's still worth going. It's still very beautiful. Zanzibar. Shout out to all the Zanzibarians and Tanzanians that may be in the chat. I had a good time in Zanzibar, but you can get a lot of that experience in like Kenya. You know what I mean? Like the Diani Beach, Lamu Beach. It's a little safer. It's a little cleaner.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
oh.
I mean, I had a safe time in Zanzibar. Let me not say I didn't have no bad issues in Zanzibar or anything like that. And shout out to my tour guide that I had to. Stone Town is still, I think, a good place to go and visit to learn, because that's where I learned about the slavery that happened on the east side of Africa. I had no idea about that side of the world getting hit like West Africa went through. The Turtle Island was cool to visit. Indian Ocean is still beautiful.
But
nice
do
resorts.
it look like that?
Yeah.
But
I feel like after
is there any saltwater crocodiles on any of these beaches?
I didn't experience them or see them. One cool thing was the Rock, the Rock restaurant.
Oh,
There's a
I was
literally.
like-
Oh, my bad. Yeah, there's literally a restaurant that sits on a rock. That was really cool to experience.
that's cool.
Yeah.
How
I went
big
to a
is said
farm.
rock?
Huh?
How big is said rock? It's like Rock House.
Yeah. Let me pull it up for you.
Wait.
Mhm.
But that picture in front of the pyramids is so hard.
Oh yeah, this shit tough. Yeah, nah, she gotta body this.
My first trip might be to Egypt at this point. Like, I got to get there.
Yeah, Egypt is definitely a must. And they have like a Nile River cruise you can do too.
Egypt's hot year round, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, anyway, sorry guys. Shout out to Weyni once again. I'm gonna give her another round of applause. Super dope. I'm gonna tap into her home base Africa as well too. So yeah, definitely support the movement. Definitely want to check out more videos from her. Yeah, she smoked that last one. All right.
Top hill, top hill, top hill. They don't know. Top hill, top hill.